Test. Okay. So sometimes you'll see it will take quite a bit of time to actually get electronic evidence examiner to start. Uh, you'll see that with several different forensic programs. Okay, so what I've done since the last video is I've gone into my blue Samsung Galaxy S4 and I have enabled debugging, USB debugging mode. So the last time I tried to acquire a device, what I ended up doing is acquiring the media card, which is useful. I can still use that information. It's still something I want to see, but I really still need to acquire the phone as well. So we're going to give it another try here. I'm going to try to acquire the device. And again, with the forensic software, again, patience is a virtue. Aha, bingo. So remember the first time when we did this, I only had this portable device, which meant it was going to be looking at the graphic here. It's going to be looking at my micro SD or possibly the SIM card, but what we ended up capturing is the micro SD card last time. Now that I've enabled USB debugging, we see that I have this device here. Typically, in older versions of device seizure, it would give me a more meaningful photo of the phone. This could be a software change, or we could still be having some communication driver issues. But this is looking more promising that I'm seeing this instead of just portable device. So it is recognizing that it's an Android phone. So I'm going to ahead and click on this. Oh, and this is looking good as well. So it's determining, so it's connecting to the device right now, and it's giving me all these different options. Do I want to do a full logical, a physical, or custom logical, which would be similar to a sparse acquisition? Let's see. So physical is usually you can get some additional information that you can get from the logical, but for right now we'll start with logical and then we'll do physical later if we determine that we want to see something else that's not showing there. Okay, and again, because I don't want to risk doing any damage to this phone, I'm going to not remove the password protection. And anyways, this only goes up to version 4.1, and I know that the device I'm working on is on version 5. So I'm not going to leave that. I'm not going to use that. We're going to start acquisition. And if you remember in the previous video where I had just one option here, let's see. Please tap OK to allow USB debugging on the acquired device. Let's see. Alright, so on the actual device, it's asking me, do I want to allow this? So I'm going to hit OK. And so it's trying to connect to the device. Now I'm getting a message on the phone. It says service listener thread started. So again, the way that mobile forensics is very different from our computer forensics is that there are things that are being changed on this device. This computer is connecting with this device. So there's information going back and forth. So in a computer forensics investigation, we would never change anything. We would never hook this up to a live system and allow drivers to be installed onto our suspect device. But in mobile forensics, it's a different way of investigation, and this is still what's acceptable in the court of laws. So we document everything. One of the great things about E3 is it shows the different tasks that are currently running that are have completed. And so you can use that to add some additional detail to your logs. But what we'll be doing is we'll be documenting this as we're going through so that we can go back later and say exactly what we did. So it's still trying to connect to the device. I don't like that it's taking this long. So the device is restarting. To improve our chances of being able to acquire this device, I'm going to go ahead and enter that passcode. Still not connecting to the device yet. Alright, my computer is connected to it because it's asking me if I want to add this stuff to my Dropbox, and I do not. Alright, so again, it's asking me to enable the USB debugging. Alright, so it gives me this information. I hit OK. Asking me again. I'm going to select always allow this computer and select OK. So on my device seizure, I'm still getting the message reconnecting to device. So I do know that they're trying to talk because I'm getting these notifications that say that it's trying to connect or to allow USB debugging, but so far nothing's showing on the screen. Computer is talking with the phone because I get this option from my Dropbox that asks if I want to upload these, and so I do not, so I'm going to hit cancel. We really want to start seeing some of these go, which so far they are not. Let's see, to confirm acquisition, please tap back up my data and the full backup message on the acquired device. Alright. If you wish to encrypt, enter a password, full backup. So we want to hit the back button, which is down here on this device. And so I'm going to hit OK. And so right now it looks like the first step of the acquisition is in progress.